Hey, buddy. How's it going? Yeah, the drive over took less time than I thought. The joys of it not being rush hour. Seatbelt? Thank you. Where are we off to? Mm, well, that's for me to know, but thanks for tagging along and keeping me company. Means a lot to have you along. Don't worry. I'll tell you where we're going. Just let me get out of town. What's with all the mystery? No mystery. Just wanna concentrate for a little bit. You know how nuts people are on the roads around here? Yeah, yeah. Not like you can drive any better though. I don't have any points on my license, so I'm obviously well behaved. Yet? What do you mean, yet? You're rude. I hope you know that. I love this. Empty roads, good weather, and even my best friend along for the ride. It's like all my problems got left behind and I could just shut out the world. As long as we're here, the world can't get to us. Yeah, I know that it's not strictly true, but feels like it. Here we are, just the two of us in the car. No way for anyone to overhear. No way for anyone to interfere. We could talk about anything. No one would know what we talked about. Yeah, it does sound like my Zen thing, doesn't it? I'm sure there's some clever psychological drivel about why it works, but all I know is having a private place to let my feelings get some air helps a lot. My point? Oh, there really isn't one. Just thinking out loud, really. Well, maybe it's time I confess. I had some ulterior motives. You see, we're not actually going anywhere. We're just going. Why? Well, because I wanted to get you out somewhere I thought you would be comfortable. Yeah, well, you see, I've known you for a very long time, and as good as you are at hiding things, I can read you like an open book. Like a really wide open book. With words in a huge font. I'm just teasing you. Look, I don't know what's bothering you, but it pains me to see you suffering in silence like this. I know you don't like to bother people, and you've spent your whole life bottling things up and just getting through it on your own, but, well, I couldn't ignore it. So rather than drag you down a bar, try drinking you into opening up, I thought I'd take you for a drive. This car has listened to me absolutely pour my heart out on so many occasions. The things it could tell you about my own darker moments. All I'm saying is that you can talk to me. Or even just talk. I can just sit here and drive while you just vent. If you want, I won't say a word. I won't try to fix things or give you a solution if you don't want me to. But I just want you to know I see you hurting. Mm-hmm. My god, that's horrible. I had no idea things were that bad. Mm-hmm. Mm. Jeez. How long has all of this been happening? I know the answer, but why couldn't you talk to someone? Anyone? About this? Mm, So, sorry. You're right. I know it's hard for you to reach out, and before you say it, it's not dumb. If it affects you this much, then it's definitely not dumb. Like, I wish I could make these feelings go away for you. I know crying feels like a weakness, but sometimes a few tears are what we need. Sure, take all the time you need. Remember, you can say as much as you want, and if you need a few minutes to collect yourself, it's fine. It sounds like those tears have been building up for a while. Actually, do you mind if I have a turn? There's something I want to get off my chest. Thanks. Here goes. I want to say how grateful I am to have you around. I'm glad I was able to come up with this little trick to let you vent. I'd move mountains for you if I thought it would help you. I know you don't believe it when your friends tell you this, but it means so much to every single one of us, and especially to me. I think back to all the times you've helped me out of a tight spot. I wonder who I'd be if it wasn't for you. I'm serious. You know how to deal with me when I'm being grumpy. You know what to say when I need a laugh. You know what to do when I'm struggling to see my way forward. You're always the kind of company I need. I know it's hard to see your own worth, but trust me, your absence would leave a hole far bigger than you realize. No, it wouldn't be a small one, you idiot. It would be humongous, especially for me. Yes, I'm being serious. I'm not sure what I'd do without you, which is why I want to help you. I know I can't do anything about what you're going through, but if this helps, then all you have to do is message me. Just let me know when you want to go for a drive again, and I'll be at your place before you know it. Okay, sure. We can head back. It's pretty late anyway, and I could use some sleep. But just know, I'll gladly lose a good night's rest if it helps you. Here you are, safe and sound. You can tell whatever story you want, if you want to keep our chat under wraps, okay? And don't forget, if you need me, I'm just a message or a phone call away, alright? You take care.